welcome to Chainsaw Man, chapter 207. So, 206 I read offline because, OBS was being weird in YouTube, but I think I fixed that issue officially. So it should be fine. Knock on wood, but it should be good. I had a lot of problems, but I actually did manually go in and, fix, 500 things. So, it should be fine. But last we left off, we saw him, go back in his mind, into a child because he saw the twin, come out of the falling devil's mouth. And he was saying, "I'm sorry," and that affected him, so he was falling. And it wasn't Yoru, but it was Asa that did the bang, point blank, and then grabbed him from the air. And now is pulling him down just like he pulled her down all those chapters ago. And yes, welcome, Astronaut CZ and Da Monkey. We are at 207 now. So that's it. If you want more, you know the drill. You can always subscribe and all that crazy shite. And perhaps become a member. I'm starting to make that a thing. But we'll see. I need to make more emotes for it anyway. So that's kind of it. Chapter 207. Called Buddha. Is it Buddha or Buddha? Buddha, 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 Buddha? Buddha? Buddha, Buddha? I don't know. We'll see. We begin now. No waiting. She has grabbed his foot. His ankle, I guess, technically. Don't be afraid, Denji. Think happy thoughts. I don't deserve to be happy. Oh my god. We are already starting with just pain saw man. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's all coming out, Denji. Just, honestly, you can let it out if you want to. It's okay. What? The worst thing that's ever been done to me. I was doing the same thing to other people. What? Who am I? I'm me. I don't know. What are you talking about? I'm me. New verses? Yeah, I'll it wasn't English on Comic Case, so I might just read it somewhere else, but I usually like to read it on Comic K. Is that just me? I guess I could go on Kubari and read it. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, I'll get it done. The worst thing that's ever been done to me, I was doing the same thing to other people. That is fucked up. Somebody like me shouldn't be allowed to be happy. Fucking hell, dude. Oh. And it just shows her, again, panel after panel, the same, face, but changing subtly. I'll make you happy, Denji. I've wanted to for a long time now. Can this be real love? Can this be something that does not, go wrong in any way? You're a YouTuber just like me, just like me. We're basically kin at this point. We're basically kin. YouTubers. We gotta stick together, man. Anyway. Is this a confession, Asa? But how? I don't know, but we can think about that together. Imagine if Reza just shows up. You're dumb, so you have to think. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Look out! As they're, doing this, a big-ass building just flings in the way. I guess Falling's still trying to get Asa because she was going to initially ignore Denji anyway. But now that Asa has interfered, she's trying to, get him. Where am I from? Yeah, art is improving. I'm just in good old America. That's all the information I'll give you. Just the American flag, America. Yeah, the art is improving. Boom, explode buildings. Well, we don't know just yet, but we'll see. We'll see. My God, the building, as it falls, it like hits more houses, and now falling is just making more other buildings that are nearby. All the other tall ones just start flying around as well. The detail in this is crazy. Yeah, I don't think Pulse is actually a bot. He's just curious that's all. We have to stop her. Why? Why? We're superheroes, aren't we? We're superheroes. You know, if there's any way to convince Denji, maybe this is the way to do it. Maybe this is it. Huh? The attacks I've tried on her so far haven't worked at all. Oh, okay, she's Yoru now. You're very curious on where people are from. I mean, they don't have to dispel that information. I'll use tank. Tank? Points. Oh! Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Yep. Right, yeah. Uh-huh. Holy shit, Fujimoto. Maybe okay, you're back. You're art. Okay. Sorry I ever doubted you. Jesus Christ. Just oh, that's too heavy. Hey, at the very least, Denji, you're not going up anymore. You're going down now. You're going down now. Using Tank Devil's power, I'll load this gun with every weapon I've stockpiled up to this point. Every weapon? Wait, that's a little... Oh my god. And let her rip. Okay. Okay. That's what the butta is? Butta. What is that supposed to be? The sound of like what the sound of the tank making like the guns? What am I insane? She shoots the bullet which has the spinal cord of the one guy like from many chapters ago. And like it's going towards falling. Every single thing that she's technically owned and used as weapons is now being fired upon the falling devil. It decapitates the falling devil. You see the chef hat like falls down. The sword of like there was an apartment sword, I think. There's probably aquarium in here somewhere. There's like a trumpet, a guitar. It's the Japan machine gun sound. Oh, okay. I was wondering because really the sound I would go for like is taka taka taka, you know, like you know, but that makes more sense. So it really is. She just straight up was like, it's time for Yoru to let her rip. She's just unloading like every move she's ever done. All of the shit. What are you talking about? What are you doing? Look, I am reading. That's all I'm saying. I'm reading. Me. Anyway, let's go. Let's keep going. Using Tank Devil's power, I'll load... Oh, shit, I already said this. Right. I'll load this gun with every weapon I've stockpiled up to this point. It's time for Jack to let her rip. And then Metal Gear Rising shit starts happening. Taka. Every single thing she's ever owned, most likely. And it initially decapitated Falling Devil, but it looks like her head's come back. Yeah, it's reformed. And that was done by some kind of cooking utensil, I guess. And now we've got some other utensil thing of fish. Stabs her initially, but it heals again. And then, oh, this is probably aquarium stuff, isn't it? This is probably aquarium stuff. Because it looks all, you know, aquarium-like. Stabs her in the head, but goes through, heals once again. Yoru is cooking. She's cooking. Another thing comes up, explodes Falling's head, but it reforms yet again. Another tool cuts her in half, reforms again. Keeps happening. It just keeps happening, one after the other. One after the other. Oh my god. Okay. Not only was it continuously happening, but it happened so much that it completely engulfed Falling. Like, Falling is probably under this rubble of chapters. I was reading what you were saying. This rubble of weapons and things that she owns. But did that succeed? She does the Dante thing. God, I wish I played Devil May Cry, because I don't know what you're talking about. What if he, like, appeared, like, behind Yoru or something like that, in typical anime fashion? Damn, she really let her rip, though. Fucking hell. God damn. Okay, good chapter. Again, usually these are pretty short, but they're very effective. What gets me is at the very beginning, Denji's emotional state. Like, he's finally like, I just don't deserve to be happy. He's been through so much. He tends to get stabbed in the chest a lot. Ah, I see. I see. We got the Asa sort of confession. And saying we're superheroes, trying to convince Denji, like, hey, we're calling back to that, okay? And then she becomes Yoru and uses the most insane, like, I'm gonna just fuck off weapon to annihilate Falling. And to be honest, it could have very much worked if it continues to do this. So, it's just a Monday for Dante getting stabbed in the chest. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, good stuff. Got nothing else to say rather than just I want see what happens next time, which will be a week from now, which is good. It's a Tuesday, so there's not much for me to do other than this. I'll try to read verses, but Dante's Inferno, isn't that the same Dante? Or am I crazy? I don't even know. Again, I've not played those games, so I don't know. But I'll eventually catch up on Dandadan. I'll wait a little bit and keep reading the airplane arc, but I'll try to get verses at least, and then maybe on July 4th, since I'm off work, I'll read more Pun Pun and Dandadan, since I'll be off work that day. But I'll try to get verses done, because I meant to do that first, so yeah. That's my schedule, probably. So in a few days, I'll read more. On July 4th, America Day, as usual. Yeah, I guess that's it. The ice cream cone and the light bulb on top is pretty funny. Again, she's owned a lot of objects, so it just makes sense that all of this stuff is thrown about, especially the aquarium stuff and the apartment stuff. Think you would faint like you see? Yeah, I don't get it. I should play those games though, the Devil May Cry stuff. I know Virgil is like the craziest guy known to man. Just his aura is unbelievable. Yeah, I guess that's kind of it, isn't it? I guess I'll be done. Good chapter. We don't have to wait too long. We just wait a week. See what Falling Devil recovers from this or not. Who knows? If she does, maybe Yoru will have another like thing that she owns as a backup plan. We'll see. Either way, this is a really good panel, so I like that. I like the way this is done. Fujimoto is getting his like drawing back, like he's inspired once more. You know, great art as always. So yeah, thanks for watching. I got no other input. It's good stuff. Yeah. Astronaut CZ, the Monkey RS, Michael Mulligan, Pulse Mosiak, or not Pulse. I mean Pulse for a second, but I don't know. You just kept asking where people were living, and like I don't know. It's just weird. So, thanks for watching. Dante the author, Divine Comedy, basically official fan fiction, and Dante Devil May Cry. Oh. Oh, I see. I see. Oh. I have no idea what you're talking about. But hey, good to learn more stuff, I guess. Huh, okay. What if Falling and Yoru keep fighting while Fami is watching a film? I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. But it would be, are you talking about death or the real Fami? That's the real question here. Virgil is a Greek philosopher, Dante's senpai idol who guides him in hell. See, a lot of things I don't have knowledge of, but perhaps I'll be enlightened very soon. But, yeah. Death, you mean death? Okay, yeah, she's just in the film. She's just chilling. The plan's going well as far as I'm concerned for her, so. Except for maybe this part with Yoru going crazy on Falling right now. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll be done. I'm gonna do all the chores and stuff that I need to do since it is now officially actually still pretty early in the day for me, which is what I was supposed to be doing. Waking up early for once. So I'll see y'all on the next Tuesday. And on Friday, I'll probably read Pun Pun and Dan Da Dan, since I'll have time to do it for once. Because I'm off that day because it's America Day. And what better thing to do on America Day than read Japanese manga? You know? So, great celebration of that. Have a good one.